I am Adrian, and this is my voice. 1 hour on testosterone. So I'm gonna talk a bit about the appointments that I had today and how I'm taking tea from now on, and yeah. My first appointment today was with the sociologist, which I still don't know what she does, but basically she had me sign the informed consent. She asked me if I had any questions. She explained to me again, said if I was sure that I wanted to start testosterone, asked again if I didn't want to freeze my eggs, which I don't. Then I had a little bit of a problem. It was like they were asking me like, did you get your blood test done? Did you get them here? Apparently they lost half of my blood test results, so they couldn't find them because they lost them. So I had the luck that the part that they lost was like cholesterol levels and I think like blood cells and all that, but the part that was hormones was there. So they told me it's okay, next time you get blood test we will look at those numbers, but now we don't have them. And then I went to see the endocrinologist. He talked about my results, everything was normal, everything was within range. I told him everything I'm taking, like medication, and he gave me a prescription for testosterone. He said I have to go to my GP and get this prescription to be monthly. Yeah. After that, I just went home. I got 2 appointments. One of them was with a nurse to get my actual injection, and the other one was with my GP. I went to the pharmacy. I got my testosterone, which is one individual vial, I guess it's called. I don't know. And it was exactly 44 cents because healthcare is fucking amazing. Like, not even joking. Like, in the evening, I went to this nurse. It's just like the nurse that I'm assigned by the system, so it's not like I chose her, but she was amazing. I think she has some other trans patients because I gave her like this paper that I had, like a report, I guess, of what I'm going through, and testosterone and the prescription. I just gave it to her. She was like, "Oh, okay. So what's your actual name? So I can like write it down next to your legal name." And I didn't even ask her. She just said it, and it was really nice of her. She told me that at least at first I had to lay down because that way your muscles are more relaxed. Then if I see that I don't mind, then I can stand up, but at the beginning better if you lay down. She asked me again, like, did they explain to you the changes that happen, the risks and all that? I said yes, and she injected my butt. But in Spain, and I'm pretty sure in the UK as well, we do them on the butt. I'm not sure why, but yeah. One thing that my doctor told me was it's really important to get these injections done by a nurse because they have had cases of people who were doing the injections themselves, and because they were not professionals, they were not a nurse, they were doing it wrong, so their body was not absorbing testosterone, so the levels were low. So basically, long story short, I have to go to a nurse. It's literally free for me because free healthcare. She was telling me like it's gonna hurt a lot because it's kind of like an oil, it's like really thick, and I was a bit scared, like, is it really gonna hurt? And then she started to do it and I almost didn't feel it. Then at one point I was like, yeah, it kind of hurts, but then she was done. It was like really quick and it only hurt for like a moment. It happened, and the 21st of February, it's the day that I start testosterone. Yeah, I just have to go back in 2 months to see the sociologist, see if everything is good, and then get another blood test and go see the endocrinologist. I feel like for the longest time I was just waiting, and I was just like counting down days till my first appointment, until my second appointment, until my blood test, until I started testosterone. And today I started and I just feel much more calm. And you know, like at one point I was really excited, like they were injecting my body and I was like, this is happening, I am so happy, this liquid thing is in my body. It just made me really happy, but at the same time I was just like finally okay. And I know it doesn't make sense because nothing has changed, literally nothing, but it's just the knowledge that I don't have to wait any longer to start testosterone. I am on testosterone and my body is going to change and it's going to start so soon. I'm also so thankful because my mom is trying so hard. And also my dad is trying, but like my mom has tried calling me my name, Adrian. She called me son the other day. I just know that she's trying and I am so thankful. I just feel like right now everything is going so well and I can focus a little bit more on my studies than before I was on testosterone. But also there's a lot of anxiety going on for the next couple of weeks, maybe months, because I have to come out of uni, I have to come out to my cousins, my friends, and yeah, it's gonna be difficult. But I already feel better knowing that I don't have to wait anymore.